Well, hello there. This is Henry Kramer, South Dakota weather enthusiast, and welcome. It's currently September 17th, 2020, and here is your forecast for the three cities. We have Aberdeen, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City covered in all of these. So, without further ado, we'll jump right into it. The first thing that I'm going to give you is our forecast for winds. That's going to be the one of the factors for the next couple of days here. As you can see on this map, up at Gettysburg, along that eastern part of South Dakota, that continues to see 15 to 20 mile an hour wind gusts, and it could end up exceeding that. It could go up to about 30 mile an hour wind gusts on occasion. That's what the pinks are there. So that is kind of what we're looking at between now and the 18th. As you can see, the timestamp up on the top there. The next thing that I want to kind of show you is tropics. Of course, we have noticed, when I talked last week about La Nina, or on Sunday about La Nina and the effects of that, look at all the activity that we have going on in the Atlantic. Of course, we're still dealing with the remnants of Hurricane Sally. We have Hurricane Teddy down there in the mid-Atlantic. That is going to continue to develop into a much stronger hurricane. It's currently a 1 as of the timestamp that we have up there. And then it's going to be, increasing to a 2, 3, and then eventually make landfall on Bermuda, unfortunately, on September 21st, September 22nd time frame. Obviously, with any forecast, things can change. And then we do have some additional information I wanted to kind of show you with regards to that brown shaded area. That is like a 40 to 50% chance of probability showing increased hurricane potential development. So there is another storm, tropical storm. I do not know the name of that one that is just above the brown shaded area. But nonetheless, that's kind of going in the same general direction that Teddy was at one point, just a little bit farther north, obviously, right now. But it's going to kind of follow that same track as what some of those models are showing, with all the different lines in different directions, that type of thing. The next thing that I wanted to show you is the forecast. Apologize. There we go. Actually, next thing I'm going to show you is the risk, about our rain chances. What do those look like? Right now, we're showing that this is just very general thunderstorm type thing. And this is, of course, going to be for the next couple of days, actually, September 17th. So today and tomorrow, basically. So that's what the Storm Prediction Center has as of that timestamp. Next, we're going to take a look at your Sioux Falls 7-day forecast. Like I said, mostly sunny, and then there we have it. Tonight, in the evening, 20% chance of storms developing. They're not going to be severe by any means, hence the reason the 20% chance. It's going to be very spotty. And then partly sunny in the evening, or partly sunny, obviously. We can't have the evening being partly sunny. Evening is going to be partly cloudy, and then sunny and breezy. In the evening, it will be clear on September 19th. So, as you can see, the pattern just continues to show where we're having, a dry spell, really, overall, and above normal temperatures. And then we'll hop into the next slide here. We got for Rapid City, hazy this morning and most of the day, and then in the evening we're still going to be a little hazy, and then eventually it'll clear out. We got 76 for high, and then we'll continue to see those lows in the mid 50s range throughout the week, and the upper 80s, as well as the upper 70s throughout the extended forecast. Aberdeen, much of the same. We do have a little bit of chances of storms, and that'll be on September 20th. but not before we have those upper 60s and then eventually some mid 70s that we actually have there, a little bit cooler as it starts warming up for your work week next week. And then generally speaking, we have the upper 40s for the first couple of days, mid to upper 40s rather, and then for the lows, and then eventually we'll end up having the upper 50s. I do want to make mention, let me shut that off real quick. There we go. I was going to have a slide today that was going to show us what the impact is as far as drought. Obviously, most of you are probably well aware our drought is pretty bad right now. There are some areas that are in Iowa, surprisingly, that are severe, but ours is pretty bad right now as well. So I did look at some of the future models, hoping that I would see a little bit more of a chance of precip, but unfortunately, for the extended outlook past the 7 days, we're looking at fairly dry conditions, a few spotty showers here and there through the end of the month. It's going to be below average for precip for really much of the plains area, definitely including South Dakota. And then as far as temperatures, those are going to continue to maintain above normal throughout September. At least that's the latest information from National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center and Climate Prediction Center, all of them together, or all three of them together. So the other thing that I want to mention, because I kind of led into about October and possibly seeing a transition. One of the models was suggesting at one point that there might be a risk for some snow the first part of October. When I made that comment, that was definitely what it was possible of, but that since has kind of gone by the wayside. So for our immediate future here, the last look at GFS model, it was showing that there was really not much of the way of precipitation, hence the reason that I mentioned below normal precip expected. So I will continue to take a look at these models and see if there's any other information that supports when we're going to potentially see our first snowfall or our real first hard freeze. But again, this is Henry Kramer, South Dakota weather enthusiast. Sorry, I added this at the last minute. I forgot to add that in the beginning. So we're going to continue. If I just wanted to let you know, if you want to advertise or if you know somebody that wants to reach out in social media in a unique way, you can certainly contact us. And if you're a nonprofit organization and would like to do something like, some type of broadcasts like these, please contact me. We're not going to charge you if you show that you have your nonprofit organization license. We'd like to help the communities in whatever way that we can. So for Henry Kramer, South Dakota weather enthusiast, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you on Sunday. I'm sorry this wasn't a live feed this time. We're just trying something a little bit different to see if the graphics will work a little bit better on YouTube versus on Facebook Live. You guys have a great night and enjoy the rest of your week.